I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold.
President, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye everyone. Bye-bye everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Welcome.
It's not a pure lecture, so if you guys be less formal and we can discuss along the way. Okay, what conditions are considered as diabetic emergency? So most of you know diabetes is high sugar level. So there are two emergencies. Basically, it's high sugar and low sugar. So the basic, we'll just discuss things basically, and the lecture notes will be given to you at the end of the session. So don't worry of taking notes. Just pay attention and ask more questions, and there will be a lot of take-home messages that you can remember. So first thing is, when the sugar goes high, it is called as diabetic ketoacidosis. Okay. There are another conditions I will discuss along the way. What are the other conditions that called when the sugar level is high in your body? So one of it is diabetic ketoacidosis. Second will be hyperglycemic hyperosmotic state. In short, I will use the whole abbreviation, which is HONK, or hyperosmolar state. I'll just use hyperosmolar state. You don't have to remember the long what they call abbreviation. Then the last one is hypoglycemia. Hypo means low, so low sugar. Hyper means high sugar. Yeah. So that's why the second one is hyperglycemia. Okay, outline. So these are the outline of the presentation: definition, diagnostic, clinical signs and symptoms. Meaning that when you see a patient, what are the signs that you have to pick up? So I'll let you know in detail, and I'll give you the explanation for each signs and symptoms, why the patient is experiencing such a condition. So yeah, and treatment and recommendation. Treatment mostly will be like, a bit boring, because most of the emergency state treatment will be given in the hospital. But what you can do immediately at home, if you have a few things in excess, I will let you know also. So first thing first, 3 questions to ask yourself when seeing a patient with hyperglycemia. Hyper means high sugar. Is the patient stable? Yeah, a lot of times I've seen in clinic also that patient, when we check, the sugar is high, but the patient can be walking, can be talking, can be communicating, but a bit lethargic. And vital signs are a bit deranged. But that patient still considered stable. What we will do, we will ask them to go immediately to the hospital for further better management. Okay, is this diabetic emergency? So when you're seeing a patient, what are the emergency situations that you have to be alert and pick up? I'll let you know. So what is the emergency? Just like I mentioned before, DKA is diabetic ketoacidosis and hyperosmolar state. So point of care investigation means you have to investigate further. Why does this patient have hyperglycemia? The causes. Okay, in diabetic, as you all know, many patients are known diabetic for so long, 30 years, 20 years. But why suddenly they develop this high sugar? 30 years patient obviously will be on treatment, right? So why suddenly they go into, although they are taking the medication, although they are being treated, why the sugar level is suddenly going high? Because sometimes some acute illnesses, they might have pneumonia, lung infection, they might have urinary tract infection, they might have tonsillitis. So when the diabetic patient, all of a sudden they get infection, the sugar level shoots up. Why? Because of certain hormonal cascade system whereby the corticosteroids, the endogenous steroid system in our body, suddenly prepares our body for fight and flight situation. Mean the body is preparing for emergency situation. One of the state is you must have high blood sugar level. Even this, so whenever you are stressed, whenever you are having an infection, you check your sugar, it will be slightly higher than the baseline. So your sugar level, let's say you are not diabetic, today your sugar level is like 6, 5 after eating, 2 hours after eating when you are checking. But on that day, particular day, you have tonsillitis or pneumonia. So what will happen? Your sugar level might slightly go higher, 7 to 8. Because the body needs sugar to fight the infection. So that's one of the causes. So acute illnesses can cause high sugar level. And second thing, did the patient take medication or not? Yes, treatment is being given, but the patient is taking the medication according to the time and according to the dosage. That you have to check also. And stress induced. People, close family member passed away, you are diabetic, suddenly you're grieving and you're unable to sleep, you're unable to eat properly. Do you think the sugar level will go down? No, the sugar level will go up. Because you know why? Our body has storage system. The fat will be converted into sugar. So all the storage system will be released. So your sugar level will go high. Even though you don't eat, but you don't sleep, you don't give enough rest to your body. So sugar level will go up. Stress induced, steroid induced. Steroid induced, you have two types. One is the doctor causing it. Why doctor has to cause a stupid thing, like a steroid induced? Because some of the patients, we do give steroid, like special conditions in SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus, we do give steroid. Rheumatoid arthritis, we do give steroid. Nephrotic syndrome, these are the other conditions that we have to rely on steroid to treat the patient. So during that case, if that same patient is diabetic, we have to manage really carefully. So steroid and the diabetic treatment must go along on par very well. So the sugar level will be controlled. Another group is for bodybuilding, recreational use. It means they want a bigger muscle mass, they inject testosterone, they inject corticosteroids. So to anabolic steroids, you all heard about anabolic steroids, right? So those are the things. In that state also, if the person is unknowingly diabetic, the sugar level will go up. And newly diagnosed diabetic mellitus. So a patient is, I'm so well. Suddenly you go and check, oh, sugar level is 20 or 15. Then in that case, that patient is newly diagnosed. So they may not know they have diabetes, so they will be just eating a lot of sugary items, fast food, Coca-Cola, and so on and so forth. So sugar level will be high. So these are the patients that they are impending to get diabetic ketoacidosis or hypoosmolar state. So this is the case just now I explained to you. We need to suspect for pancreatitis. So infection causes sudden illness, 1 or 2 days. So clinical presentation. This is quite an important slide for you guys, because these are the things that you have to pick up at home at an early stage. Suddenly the patient is complaining, I'm so thirsty, something wrong. So you need to check the sugar level quickly. If the sugar level is so high, you have to alert the doctor or whoever in charge of the patient. Polyuria. Polyuria means it's a lot of urination. You open the tap, you open the liver to the maximum, let the water flow into the vein very fast. So that kind of instructions you have to follow. Just simple as that. So they will give you the readings also based on the dehydration level. How to see whether the person is badly dehydrated, moderate dehydrated, mild dehydrated. So same like the glucose machine, we have a ketone machine at home also. If you have in the nursing center, nowadays nursing centers are so advanced, they run like hospital. You have seen or not? I've got few in Malaysia already. They run like literally like hospital. So when you are posted or you are working for such a center, all these will be available. So then it's good to know. So this is the state, hypoglycemia, sugar dropping, sugar is too low. What do you need to do? What do you need to do at home? So first of all, definition is simple. Hypo means low, glycemia means sugar, low sugar. And what are the level that considered? You checking at home. and they become active, alert, more comfortable, vital signs are stable, that means you have done the treatment. So in severe hypoglycemia and severe low sugar, where the individual is still conscious, and like just now I mentioned 3.9 or 3.5, the sugar is considered severe. So in that case, patient should ingest 20 grams of carbohydrate. And 20 grams, how to know? You won't know. Just feed them the 3 tablespoons of sugar. That's good enough. Okay? So in severe, another level is severe and they are unconscious. They cannot communicate. They collapsed. In that case, this is the one you have to pump in the dextrose 50%. D50% is dextrose, sugar, water into the intravenous. That is a hospital management already. You can't do that at home. Then whatever you want to give following, check the sugar level. You can give all this, but check the sugar level. So this is the in summary. In summary, later you will get the slide, management, all this you can read through. I just want you all to understand the concept only. Area is damaging. Is going to damage. A patient lying on sideways, these are the areas that you can expect the ulcers. How the stages of ulcer, I'll let you know in picture, very easy to remember. This one of the unusual position, not many patients will lying down in this position. But if they are lying down in this position, you have to look for the pressure side. It means the contact with the bed. Where is the heavy contact with the bed? Now, woman's breast and cheek, and also the heavy contact, because if they are lying in this position. So shear, this picture will tell you, easy to understand, what is actually shear. You pull the patient up, then patient is sliding down. You pull the patient up, patient is sliding down. So that area, these two area cause, so they have two problems here. Shear is causing the skin damage, and also the pressure causing the skin damage. So you have to be very careful to turn the patient. Every 2 hours, turn the patient. Or put a pillow. Or lift up their leg. Do something. Don't lie, let them lie.
Then after that, what else? One more. You also have the calipot tray. Or calipot tray. You have betadine. That's all. Alright? And then after this, make sure the hand is like this. Then your right hand, left hand is in the shoulder or back of the neck. Then it should be like this. Don't carry like this. Alright? That's why there's a position. The better way position is you do like this. If this one is very hard for you, you do like this. Alright? Then you ask the patient to turn here. Turn on your side. 1, 2, 3, turn. Alright. Then after that, put your hand here at the back. Put another hand here on the leg, and then want to ask the patient to sit. 1, 2, 3, sit, sir. Until easy, right? So it won't affect your back. After that, don't ever let your patient like this. And because he's sitting or he's lying so long on the bed, you have to tap the back for blood circulation. Okay, sir. Additionally, you have to put your leg in between
Between the leg.
the leg. Alright? Then, because this is half stroke, one hand is here, this is, and then I will ask him to stand. Uncle, 1, 2, 3, stand. Alright. Don't move. Rest for 2 to 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, then you ask him to move to the wheelchair. Pivot. 1, 2, 3, sit. Alright? That is the way of if the patient, for example, is sitting like this, you push him like this, then carry from the behind. Then you ask him 1, 2, 3, carry, sit properly.
Carry.
He's already sitting properly. Unlock. Alright. So now I'm transferring him. So make sure you unlock the pedal. Pedal foot is like this. Right. Rationally, if you left-handed, you are strong in the left, you can use your left leg. But I'm right, stronger. Okay, so I use my right. Rationally like this. So you just push him back like this. Alright, again. Put the stronger hand on your back of the neck, and then lock your hand behind, and then you ask uncle to stand. 1, 2, 3, stand. Alright. Oh. Alright. I do like that, right? I didn't lock.
Yes.
Why I didn't lock?
Second push.
I can use my lock. It's too near for me.
Yes.
So I have to say, pivot. Right. It's very hard for the patient. Your hand here. Alright. Don't carry the patient like this. Your back will be broken. Alright. Should be your left, right hand, right leg. Put like this, and then 1, 2, 3, stand, carry. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, can use your hand to push, and then you ask it to pivot, to sit. 1, 2, 3, sit. Alright. Oh. After sit, don't ever leave. Alright. The back, rest for a while. Okay. Then you have to do like this. So, for lying the patient, don't lie the patient like this. Why? Because you have to carry the leg. If you do like this, and then the possibility is you have to do like this, and then you have to turn like this to patient, right? So you have to do like this. And then, it's the proper way to transfer the patient.
Good. Guys, I'm going home. Don't know what's wrong with this man. He just drove past me. Well, anyways, guys,